Hello, I'm not going to bother to do a good intro because I'm just not going to. But I'm going to be making these type of videos again, where I basically share some tips, basically how to get better or how to get high kills, just etc. like stuff like that. And I don't know. I like this. I guess it's kind of like a series, maybe. I don't know. It's just like a type of video I make, and I enjoy this because I get to teach you guys. I hope some people maybe I'm not sure. Yeah. So in this gameplay, it's not about the gameplay, by the way. It's just that like 2 days in a row I got a win. Like the first game. Like, this game mode is just not that hard, in my opinion. So I just want to say that because it's actually a pretty easy win, pretty easy way to get a win. But you have to have like a good squad though, like the right squad. Is what I mean. Not like a good squad, like the right squad to like win and stuff. But that's not what this is about. And I'm gonna get on with it. So, okay, let's kind of talk about the setups, kind of, and about a certain gun that actually got nerfed, I think. And I'm not even 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this gun got nerfed. And as you know, it's the drum gun. I think it got nerfed. And so, that's really the main thing I'm gonna be talking about because it's, in my opinion, one of the best guns, either the best gun or one of the best guns. But basically, having a setup that matches your playstyle is really key. And just the best gun in this game is, well, in my opinion, is the drum gun maybe. Cause you can get up close and like spray people, and it's just a really easy way. It's kind of like an SMG, like mixed in with like a pump shotgun kind, like that type of thing. It's like a fast firing shotgun. But I mean, it kind of got nerfed, and so I haven't really been able to play around with it that much after it got nerfed. I honestly don't see any difference, probably because I just don't pay attention to how much damage it does. And yeah, and so now, and now I'm gonna talk about shotguns because I don't know, shotguns, I feel like they're just not that great anymore. I don't know, it's just, they're really not that great, especially after the pump shotgun left. It got vaulted, and shotguns aren't that great. And some people think it's a good change that you can't like just get one pump to the head if someone had like a gold pump, and that I can understand. But I feel like they should at least just added in they should have just left like the blue and green pump. But I think they're probably gonna add the old heavy shotgun because it was in like the loading screen thing for Fortnite season 9. So they're probably gonna add that back in. So that is good. That is good, and that does make sense. But that's not what I'm really talking about. Now shotguns are just, I don't know, for the new shotgun, the combat shotgun, you really need to have like good accuracy with it, because if you don't, then like you might get destroyed if someone has a drum gun, because like if you miss the first shot and they start spraying you with the drum gun, they're most likely gonna take you out unless you do something to like prevent that happening. And so that's why I just think like they're just maybe not consistent as much as they should be, and I just prefer using the drum gun. And yeah, I don't really like the new combat shotgun that much. It has a lot of range, which is, not that great because it doesn't even do like that much damage. And it's kind of hard because what is it, the reticle? Is that what it's called? But like the reticle is really small, so that's also why you have to be really accurate, because the reticle is really small and like the shots are not going to spread as far to their body and head as much as like a pump would. So that's kind of like a problem with it. Now let's see. Yeah, the drum gun is just better like dealing damage consistently. Now you want to try to get hit first with a combat shotgun, because it doesn't do much. Wait, you want to try not to get hit first with a combat shotgun, because it doesn't do much damage in my opinion, but it can fire fast. And like, let's just say you're standing still under a guy's base and they just jumped out and then boom 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 boom, because like it fires fast. So that's gonna deal a decent amount of damage to you, since like if they're just jump down and firing at you, because yeah, that's a really really quick fire rate. So you want to be careful about that and be cautious. Now the way you really want to get like try to avoid this is kind of by building. That's basically a good way of just trying to get avoid like getting sprayed at. And I think this is like a really big thing in season 9. You kind of want to have more materials now, since it's like 990 maxed wood in like stone and metal. So you really want to farm, and then just take your time to farm, because if you don't, then it can mess you up. Because building, I think, is a really good thing to have in this game, and I think you really need it more now because of the like new shotgun. And you kind of want to stay away and get high ground before they could like get high ground and just shoot you in the head like fast. Let's see. I'm just reading my notes now. So, okay, another good thing is gliders, because if you have the gliders, you can go up endlessly. And that's also why you need to have much materials, because if you have the gliders, you can go up so high and still have materials and have glider redeploys. And so that's right there is going to give you an advantage over people, because if they don't have glider redeploys, they're not going to try to get up as high as you. And so that is just a really good advantage that you can have over your opponents. And if you have the glider redeploys, don't be scared, because you can just easily float down. So now, since the drum gun is like it's like the new meta kind of, in my opinion, like a lot of people use it, I've noticed. So you kind of want to counter it. A way I've seen is to just have like a lot of materials, as I said. That's like a big thing, because if you're, let's just say, for an example, if you're in a box and they're right next to you and they're just spraying you with the drum gun, like they're probably gonna wait until you run out of materials. So that's a really big reason why you need to have a lot of materials, because if you don't, then you're not gonna be able to handle them spraying at you. And so you just need to have a lot of materials so you can like make sure they don't spray your builds and then just boom. Because it's happened to me before where I've run out of materials and someone's just spraying me, and like I can't do anything about it because I have no more materials to like try to make sure I don't get shot at. So yes, that's a very big thing. Now another good way to kind of like counter it is to just like, if you're in a box and they're just spraying, wait until they start reloading and then quickly just edit a door out, or just do a fast edit out, and then just get the high ground, because you don't want to stay there forever, because they're eventually going to like find a way to get inside your box. So edit when they finish their drum gun, when they're reloading, just quickly edit out, and then so you can get high ground, and then you just have an advantage right there. Now if you want to last until mid game, end game, try not to land as much as like hot spots that much, and like tilted and mega mall. But I mean, I personally like going there because sometimes I just don't want to survive. I'm kidding. I just want to get like a lot of kills. So if that's like your type of play style, then of course, I would suggest like going those places. But if you want to really survive like throughout like a long period of time, try not landing those hot drops and like tilted, mega mall, and etc. So now let's see. Now this is like kind of tips for combat shotgun, because I know a lot of people like it, but a lot of people don't like it. So it's kind of like tips. But yeah, as I said before, you really want to have good aim, because the reticle is so small. So you really need to have good accuracy, and I suggest like practicing on creative modes, and actually doing creative with your friends, like 1v1ing and stuff, all that good stuff. I don't know why it's good, but it's good, and because it can like get you to practice, especially if you're 1v1ing someone that's much better than you. Like I have a few friends that are better than me, and like it's really good practice, because also when you're playing against, like, I know there's like many scrim maps where there's like a storm in it, like that kind of teaches you to like play and fight against multiple people, and when multiple people are shooting at you. And so I suggest doing that. And there's many maps, it's like scrims, there's many maps that are called like scrims something. But yeah, I suggest doing those, because it can actually really teach you sometimes on like just how to how to fight against people that are both like shooting you from different angles when you're trapped in a box. So yeah. Now let's see, rotating. You want to try to stay away from the new vent things. Is it like, I think it's a slipstream or something, the vent thingy. I don't even know what it's called. But the reason you want to stay away from those, because if someone has good accuracy, they can easily just shoot you. And that's also another tip. If you see someone in one of those like vents, the slipstreams, look right there, right in the, like, you see those slipstreams where you can go through the air vents. I don't even know what they're called, but you want to, like, if someone's in there, try taking the shot, because it's a good way and easy way to just deal damage and kill people. And sometimes someone might be trying to run away in those slipstreams because they just got out of a fight. So take a shot, because they might be low. And actually, it's happened to me before where I've killed someone like that. And also, I've seen other people kill people like that. And it's actually just a good way to get another kill, like easy kills. Now, if your fight is, like, if you're in a fight, just rotate earlier and get chip damage on your opponent, do whatever you need, not pump shotgun, just like shotgun them a little bit, and just try to get out of there if like the circle is kind of close. Because if you can find a baller, use it, because it's like the best way to get around the map and easily to just like camp in the base and then just have your baller right next to you. So if you're in a tough situation, you can just easily get out, like just like that. And also, it's just a better way to get around the map, and especially like it's much better than a slipstream, because you can't really get shot at if you're in the ball. So yeah, I really suggest using a baller. Now also, if you see anyone in a slipstream, of course shoot them. So yeah, I think that might be it. And yes, that's it. I'm probably gonna have like another video, maybe not soon, I'm not sure, about like how to get high kills. And yeah, so that's kind of it. And I hope this helped someone. Either maybe it's like one or two tips that helped, I'm not sure, but I do hope this helped someone. So yeah, I don't know, I'm not gonna say anything else. And so, I forgot that happened. Oh yeah, let me just say, this gameplay kind of got me upset. We did win, but like I was telling them to edit down, and they just took so long. So that kind of got me upset. Eventually they did, and we got the win. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.